Skipperly. Alright, tonight's video really is going to be short, I promise. Like, seriously. Okay, these are the sentences you looked at in class, so follow along with me. Number one, we've got a main verb of weedy. We've got a participle of ludentes, note the NT. It's got an ES ending for third declension. That's either nominative or accusative. And look, we've got an accusative right here, so hey, these probably go together. And then I'm going to draw parentheses around them as best I can. Those are some crappy parentheses. So now I know that these work together as a unit. So I'm going to start here in my translation. I saw the boys playing. Okay, so there's a correct answer to number one. Number two, we've got a main verb of misit. Then we've got a participle of victos. Okay, it comes from winko, winker, or wiki victus. That os ending is an accusative plural ending, so victos is going to modify equites. Okay, this is a fourth principal part, so it's a perfect passive participle. Now that I've found the noun it modifies, I'm going to put them in parentheses. Ooh, much better. Still terrible. So there's our parentheses grouping right there. It's accusative, so I'm going to start with our verb. Note the T. He sent cavalry having been conquered in battle to the city. Okay, so another way to express this with the relative clause is to say he sent cavalry who was conquered in battle to the city. Number three, we saw an example like this on the board today. This one's a little bit, well, it's impossible to bracket. It won't help us at all. This is nominative. So we're simply going to say he was about to, note the UR, he was about to fight. Alright. Number five, we've got a main verb, I'm sorry, number four, my bad. We've got a main verb of capientur. We've got a participle of opugnata. Okay, and it is going to have to be nominative modifying castra. Okay, admittedly, from this ending, it could be accusative plural, but we have a passive verb, so we can't have a direct object. So, the camps, and we're going to tackle this first, by the way. Tackle our nominative grouping first. The camps, having been attacked, will be captured. And number five. Our main verb is vedemus. We're looking for a participle here. We find sedentem. Note the NT. This is a present active participle. Note the EM ending. That's an accusative ending. So I'm looking for an accusative for this to agree with. There's poetam. They're both accusative. So again, I will bracket off like this. Since it's accusative, I'm going to wait. I don't want to translate this first. That would be bad. I go to must to tell me my subject. We saw the poet sitting under a tree. Okay, so we saw the poet sitting under a tree. There you go. There's 1 through 5. Now, for your homework, I want you to do two things. I want you to go back through this and turn number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 5 into relative clauses. Okay? Actually, that's the only thing I'm going to have you do. Go back and turn them into relative clauses. So, for example, number 1, I saw the boys playing. I need to turn this boys playing into a relative clause. Okay, we did this in class yesterday. I just did this for you, number 2. I said, he sent the cavalry which had been conquered in battle to the city. So do that sort of thing for 1, 4, and 5. That's all you got to do. Turn 1, 4, and 5 participial phrases into relative clauses. That's it. No second thing. I changed my mind. Alright, wow, Skipperly.